Hey everybody, welcome to the Thalo Creative video blog update. In this update for the beginning of December, we're examining how to do some SEO optimization to a Joomla custom design. In this version, in this post, we're examining Romancing the Ranges website. The website was built in Photoshop as usual. You've seen all the other videos, the time-lapse videos and whatnot. This is pretty much the end of the project where we're examining how to go through and do some fine-tooth combing SEO and for the site and get it all prepped for Google for it to be indexed. We really enjoyed this project and we recorded this video a couple of days ago, so without further ado, here we go. There's a couple of issues that we're seeing from the design side that we need to kind of clarify, and we can do a little bit better as far as SEO goes. When we're looking at the home page, we want to change some things around. This text up here, we want to make our H3 text. We want to do a little bit better of a job with the naming convention for the navigation. Obviously, there's some, issues with the H1s, H2s, like they don't exist, and some pre-existing H3s we want to redo to kind of add some more keyword value and SEO value to the homepage. So we're going to record this. I'm accompanied today with Phil. He's not in frame, but you'll probably hear his voice. He's over here.
Hello.
He's our resident guru for SEO, and he's going to help me out and give me some tips as we go. So you'll hear his voice and possibly see him as he slaps me in the head for doing something wrong. So where do we want to start? First thing we want to do is start by going through and re-aliasing all of the page names to include some keyword value. We come up with our SEO documentation. Generally speaking, it has our client requested keywords. She didn't really have a lot. We go and we do some competitive analysis and we look and see what other people are doing. These are the best actual working keywords, and a lot of people just put in one-word sets, which don't really work in conjunction, but these are what we have from our competitors just for reference, and then these are our Thalo suggested keywords for this particular site. Now there's going to be a lot of other keywords in the long tail, but these are the main ones we're going to focus on the global site. Using Joomla, we have some things that are going to be global, site-wide that we set, and that's going to be here. And then we also go through each page and do some documentation here first. So that's where that is, and each page kind of has a supplementing page just like this. We're only concerned with the home page right now for this video, so we're going to fire off and show you what we do. All right, first let's get back to our login page. Get rid of this thing because it's a pain. Go to our main menu. We set the page titles and aliases on using the menu settings. Home. We set up this one using our main competitive keyword as Western wear. So when you go to the site, you're going to see a /end, but anytime we link back to the home page, we want to use the version of the home page that includes the alias, which is on this page here. To show you what we mean, we're going to go ahead and copy this into our browser and see it goes in Western wear. This is our actual home page. So let's dive right in. So Western wear, page display options, browser page title. We need to change that from keep your style current to North Georgia Western Retail. So we're going to copy that and we're going to keep that. Now we have the page heading, which doesn't really have any SEO value for our purposes on this site, and then the page class, which we're going to keep the same. So save. So as far as that goes, let's look at. So now when we look at the title for the page, view page 6. Now we look at the North Georgia Western Retailer. Great. So let's close that out. We also want to go through each of the sub pages and do something very similar. close for the blog. We want to say, what, Western Wear blog? Do we want to put North Georgia in there or just Western Wear blog? All right, save. So now my alias for the blog is going to be Western Wear blog. That's good. Let's close that. Go to my other menu, sidebar menu. About us. Right now we just have about-us. Should we make it something a little more?
Let's do. Let's use one of the keywords. About North Georgia's Western Boutique.
Okay. North Georgia, Western. So we're going to go about. It's a long one. Okay. People will never type this in, however, Google will know. All right, so about North Georgia.
Text is okay.
Yeah, we'll deal with the text in later. So save. Right now, I just want to be able to go back in and review the navigation. Okay, products. This is our global products page. So let's choose another one.
Awesome. Western Boutique.
Boom. Save. Close. What's new? This is kind of the news and update page. So let's choose Western Boutique, new Western Boutique, something like that. Dawsonville or just North Georgia, or should we drop the localization for what's new? Dawsonville, new products. Close. Offers.
Let's say Western Wear specials and offers.
Okay. That's where
Specials offers.
special offers. Close. And for tour, let's choose retailer again.
For the tour, yeah. Yeah, use the other one. Use the Dawsonville.
Okay. So tour. Save. Close. Contact. Contact. Dawsonville Western Wear. Pretty important page. Let's go with our main key. Contact Dawsonville Western Wear.
Save.
Save and close. Ooh, shortcut. All right, so now we have our page aliases here, which when you browse the page, let's go back to the home page. And when you go click About Us, you now see that it's got some more. Well, that's the next thing that we have to do. We have to go in and edit the template to actually click back to the home page. Yeah. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go back and edit the template to where when you click on this, it's going to go to the version of the page that has the keyword stuffing, if you will. All right, so it's in my module manager, and I think I have this on logo. Okay, so here's my image SSC, blah, 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 so we need to make a reference. So, all right, so what we want to do is replace this with my code. We've got href, we're going to romanceintherange.net/westernwear, which is going to be my home page, images, logo, blah, 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 Dawsonville Westernwear home page. I'm going to put a hyphen there, just for fun. Width 420, blah, 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 border 0. And that's important. So press save. All right, so then let's go check it out, make sure that worked right. All right, page still loads right. Hover over it, it should show me my alt. It does not. But we click on it, now it goes to Western Wear. I'm going to view source, make sure my alt showed up correctly. Go to my header, or Western Wear, logo, Western Wear. Perfect. So now we've got to figure out where my Romance in the Range, this image is. If I go to my templates, index.php, this is where this is right here. That's the image. I have href in there. So I'm going to use the same href as my other doc that I have. So I'm not using any of that, but I do want to use this here. Copy, move that puppy over and replace the href. And I also want to use the same alt. Change that alt right there. Then I'm going to delete out the first one that I made. Obviously, I don't want that big version of it over there. So now, boom. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to say, okay, file, save, site, put. So I just put that one there. Go to my other template, which is right here. Same thing. File, save, site, put. And just in case you didn't catch that, all I did is pasted it right over it. So when I look at it, I still have the, oh, yes, it's correct. So when we look back at the page, refresh. Oh, Romance in the Range. When I click on it, it goes to Western Wear. About us, let's go to another page, blah, blah, blah. Western Wear. Perfect. All right, so we're looking at the page. Click About Us. Goes home. I can't really change that, but that's okay. So the next thing that we want to change is this from the blog. This is actually wrapped in an H3. I'll show you the inspect element. See, it's in an H3. That doesn't have any keyword value, so we want to add some keyword value there. So we're going to go here. My global H3 is from the Western Wear blog. So what I do for that is highlight it if it'll let me. Go back in here and close. We want to go to from the blog and change this puppy to from the Western Wear blog. Colon, save, and look at it. From the Western Wear blog. A little more SEO value there. Now, on the home page, we've already defined that our main H1 is going to be a Dawsonville Western retailer. So let's go in and edit that article. Close. Content, article manager, homepage. All right, so here's our H1 text. I'm going to change that. Now also copy. After the gallery, we wanted to put in another H2. Let's go ahead and put that in. H2, H2. Let's go back to my Word doc and go, okay, I'm going to make this North Georgia's premier Western boutique. Copy. H2, Western boutique, and let's look at it. Save it. Let's look at it again. Let's refresh. All right, and the homepage images, which I had Robert working on. North Georgia, great retailer, cowboy hat retailer, awesome, awesome. Going over it. Now we're getting some good keyword value out of all this. Good. Western law. Good, good, good. Phil, we wanted to change the actual text here. Is that correct?
If we can fit any keywords in there, where it would be appropriate.
All right. Do you want to go through and do that right now while we're on video?
Sure.
All right. So we'll go through and go, okay, close. That just updated my homepage. It's got a little more SEO value. Let's go to my menu, sidebar menu, about us.
About the romance, or about the range.
About the range. About the range.
Or about the store.
Let's save it and see how it looks. Got plenty of room. About the range. Yeah. Cool. Let's talk about products. Save and close.
Now, of course, you see
Western wear products. I think it will. Western wear products. Boom. Right on. What's new? That's going to be a tough one.
What if we take what's out and just change it to new in Dawsonville?
New Western wear, Western styles.
Sure. New Western styles. Yeah.
Can always change it.
She doesn't like it, I'm sure she'll tell us.
Yeah. Let's try it. Save. Always change it later. Western retailer offers. Okay, so tour the boutique or tour.
There we go. Yeah, tour the range. Tour the boutique. Yeah, because we have about the range. Yeah. Then we can say tour the boutique. Okay. We can say contact the cowgirl.
Okay, tour the boutique. Save. Let's check it out. Boom. Refresh. Tour the boutique, and then contact those. Now this is where we might not want to give us a holler.
Give us a holler.
And H.
H-O-L-L-E.
Now do I want the thing after it? See if it works. It doesn't need that thing, does it? Cool. All right. So now we've redefined those. They're all going good. So look back at the home page because that's again what we're looking at. All right. So we're looking over. I'm pretty much happy with the SEO value of the home page at this point. So the last thing that we need to do is there's really no H4s on the page. H4s aren't really all that important, but you might as well have them if you're going to use them. I think we're going to turn this right here into our global H4. So what I want to do is go back to my template, look at it, and look, this here, what happens if I put an H4 tag in? It's probably going to mess up it all. So we'll look at that. The other thing that I was noticing that I didn't really like as I looked at the home page is if you're reading through, this doesn't really seem like much of a break. So this is my H2 tag. So we've got Dawsonville, Western Retailer. That looks good. Gets down to this and it gets kind of blah. So I'm going to go back into my template and I'm going to say, all right, that's my H2 tag right here. So let's modify it just a little bit. We'll give it a maybe underline overline treatment. See how that looks. Maybe not overline. And capitalize it. Font normal. I don't really want to change the font size, but let's see. We might italicize it. File. And if we look at it now, file, save, site, put, let's look at her. I just wanted to break it up slightly. That works. I don't want to pull too much attention to the H2s, but that looks good to me. And the last thing is we want to make this an H4. So we'll go into that in Joomla. Extensions, module manager. I've called this my teaser text. Now when I change this, it's going to mess everything up. Because, so save. It's going to mess up that text, I guarantee it. Yeah. Oh, that's bad. So, what was it before? I'm not really sure. Let's go back into my template. And whereas before, it was my header right text P and a core style header right text. Header right text P, and change this to header right text H4. File, save, sat, put, and hopefully that works. And, but yeah, it did work. The only thing that it wants to do from the H's is make it bold. I don't mind the bold, but I like the style of it being more in line with the rest of everything else. So the only thing that we have to modify from that is back over in the Dreamweaver and modify and type. I just want to say, you know what, it's normal. Apply, okay, file, save, site, put. Let's look at it again. All right, so now the home page is all SEO'd up. Get it? SEO'd up. And that's a good little 28-minute little video just for whatnot. And that's all I've got. Thank you, sir. I'm out. Go do something useful. Bye. All right, gentle people, this is an addendum, my last video where we said we were done. The truth is, we're not done. At this point, Phil pointed out to me that, in the content text, we really don't have anything linking to other parts of the page. So if somebody's kind of reading down the text, we need to provide links to, the about the Western word actually in the content. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and fire it up. And link to page products. Just Western clothing. I'm going to do it like that. So I said link to this title. Western wear products, insert. All right. And newest Western wear looks. So we'll get the newest Western wear looks. And we're going to link that puppy over to new Western styles. Copy. And we'll make a link. So new STYLF. Insert. And our style. Denims, flannels, cottons are styles that never are the West. Cottons are the with the country and Western clothing and accessories. I'm going to take this whole thing, country, Western clothing and accessories, and we're going to link that to products page. Copy. Make it a link. And we're going to say country clothing. Insert. And we're going to save it. Now, when we look at the page, we've got some interesting links on the home page that take us to other sections of the sites. Latest Western fashions. Oh, what does that go to? Let's go to this page. Hey, Al. I just wanted to do a quick update for you guys out there watching the SEO portion of this video. There is nothing in life like quick results. We were very surprised when we came in this morning. We did kind of a rank check off the work we did yesterday, and it looks like Google's paying some respect. And we went through some of the keywords that we were trying to rank for, and just to see kind of where we indexed. We were very surprised and happy to see that for our Romance in the Range website, we're actually doing pretty well for the keywords that we chose. Let me just show you real quick. Just make sure, go to Google. I want to make sure you're logged out, because when you're logged in, it's going to skew your results. So I'm going to log out real quick. So now we're back at Google. And Dawsonville Western Wear. Places, we want to make sure that Dawsonville Western Wear. Yep, there we are. We're ranking already. Now this is one day later, and it's ranking one of the sub pages. I had Phil pull me a report real quick to show what keywords we were ranking for and whatnot. I'm going to show you that real quick. I'm going to go over here, find Phil's email to me. Where is Phil's email to me? Here we go. Do a quick ranking report. Want to show that here's a lot of information. Alright, so boutique cowboy boots, not going to rank for that. Dawsonville Western Boutique, listed on page 1. Now, again, This is one day after we did the ranking. It already indexed us. It's already doing that. So we're excited to see what's going to happen in the future also. Dawsonville Western Clothing, Dawsonville Western Retailer, page 1, Western Run. There was one that we got #1 placement for. But anyway, North Georgia Western Wear. This one's a good one. Kind of cool to see. Ranking right away. Western Wear, homepage. It's good stuff, man. It's real good stuff. So happy to see that. And then also, as we continue doing work on the site, I'm sure we're going to see those ranks go up a little bit better. But it's always good to see some success happening. So see you guys, and talk to you later.